Hi, it's Jan from Twink Stamping. I'm an independent Stampin' Up UK demonstrator, and I'm here today. I'm doing a slightly different video than I normally do. Normally I have a card pre-prepared and ready to go and just showing you how I make it, whereas today I'm going to make a card from scratch, straight out of my head. I've never done this before because I know what I'm like. I generally make a card and then throw it away, or chop and change my mind half a dozen times. But today I thought I'd try at least to do a video ad hoc, so to speak. So you've got no idea what I'm going to be doing, and nor have I. So this should be fun. I'm just gathering a piece of scrap paper because we're going to be using the inks today, stamping on and stamping off. I've got a rough idea what I'm going to be doing, but yeah, I'm going to be using the Gorgeous Posies stamp set. I'm going to be using all the flower bits. I'm just going to try and make myself a piece of background paper. Now, lots of people do this. Again, at my retreat at the weekend, we also did this. I'm not sure what it's called, but I'm just going to go with it. I don't even really know measurements or anything like that. I've just cut a bit of card and I'm just going to stamp it, and I'm just going to go with it. Okay, and the colours that I've chosen today are going to be, what's this one? Well, I don't know about powder pink, but I think I might go for Blushing Bride and Grey Granite, because I like pink and grey together. So I'm going to give it a go and see where it takes me. So if it all goes wrong, you probably won't be even watching this video. So I'm going to stamp off because I don't want it really, really bright. That didn't come out too brilliantly. I might not stamp off. I'll just have a look. No, I think if I stamp off, it's going to be too light. So I'm going to have to stamp on. So I'm just going to go all over the place. I'm no good at this random stuff, you know. Oh, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter that it didn't come out. Just going to go with the flow. Just go with the flow, Jan. And I'm actually stamping, goes against the grain again. I'm actually stamping directly onto my pad. I don't normally do this, but it's going to be a much, much quicker way of doing things. I'm going to stamp off the edges. Doesn't matter where you go, what you do, as long as you're there somewhere. Okay, probably didn't need that one, but whatever. Can be a bit of a rebel sometimes, can't I? Stop, Jan, stop. Okay, so I've laid down the pink. So now I'm going to take my grey granite. I'm going to put some leaves down. Might want to stamp this one off. Let's have a look. Yes, I do. Again, I'm going again against the grain. I'm going down onto there. Turn it round. I think maybe I've put too much on here. Too many. Way too many. So I'm not going to be able to fit them on, am I? Let's turn that round. We'll go there. And there. Doesn't matter if they overlap. It's my bit of paper. I can do what I want. And so can you. Have any of you tried this? Have any of you gone sort of any old owl? Ooh. Right, we'll stop there. Less is more, but I'm probably too late for that. Right, I'm going to use, now I'm using this, don't know what it is, but, oh, sorry, I'm out of shot there. I'm going to use this, no idea what it is, but we're just going to go with it. Let's see what it looks like. Maybe should have done it a different colour. What do you think? Oh, forgot, didn't I? Forgot to stamp off. Hey ho, it is what it is. Right, now I'm going to stamp this and this. So I'm going to need, let's take these ones off for a minute. I'm going to put the leafy bits on that one. Now, I'm going to move that out the way for a minute. Oh, no, we'll do them first. See, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. And I'm going to do this with full colour onto my leaves, I think. Would it look better? Might do, mightn't it? So we'll try. Yeah, that looks a bit better than full on. You might want to do it full on, but I think it actually looks better once stamped off. These are not accurate. This is the first time I have ever done anything like this by myself, unaided, and not having anybody to help or guide me. I've just gone with it. We can only but try these things, can't we? I say I'm normally a very clean and simple stamper. Don't normally like doing things like this, and it's not sitting too well with me as it is. I think I've done them all. Yeah, just put that to one side. Right, now I'm going to remove this from me in a moment, because we're going to use the pink, the Blushing Bride. And I'm not going to stamp off this time. I'm just going to pop them in the middle of each of my flowers. It's coming together, isn't it? Well, I think it is anyway. Looking quite nice. And I will be using it. Yes, I'm liking that very much. Yeah. Oh, I do like it. As I say, this is the first time I've ever really done something like this, you know. Dared to come on and do a video without even knowing what I'm going to be doing. Excuse me, I just had to have a drink. What next? I think I need to do these bits, don't I? Not quite sure what I'm doing with them, what they even look like, but we're going to give it a go. Which way round? Would it be that way? I think we like it definitely with full-on ink as opposed to stamped off ink. Oh, I am really liking this. Hope you are. Hope you'll give it a try. Oh, by the way, I want to say thank you to some of those ladies that have replied to my email regarding classes. Thank you for spending time and letting me have in your opinion. It's most useful. I'm just going to wipe it off my bench before I get it all over myself. Because that's what'll happen. Okay, so I've done it. I've actually done it. What do you think? I'm thinking it's looking pretty good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to quickly put the stamps and stuff away and then perhaps build up a card. See how I'm going to make a card out of this. I'm just going to quickly clean my stamps. We'll take those off, put that back on. This makes cleaning your stamps so much quicker, this simple chamois. I mean, I still use the Stamp and Scrub. I still use that, but this is the favourite go-to because it's quick. And we all like to be quick, don't we? We all like to get things done and out of the way. I know I do. Oh, it's like I'd be no good at that not crystal maze, whatever it is, the program where they have to fit all the shapes and things in. I'd be no good at that. Some people can just see it straight away, but right, that's that done. So I've got this piece of card. Now I could cut it so that we had my normal base of a card. You know, when I do not a base, a mat. I normally do a mat size of 14 by 10, or no, 14.3 by 10. I don't know if I want to do that or whether I want to make some smaller mats like we did at the retreat. So 8 by 12. Now, what does that? So that's 16. So if I do an 8 here, how much does that give me? Shall I just go for it? Shall I just go for it? How about that way round? It doesn't look big enough for me. So, say 12. 12. Yeah, I'm going to go 12. 12. And cut it by 8. So I've got myself 2 pretty mats and I've got some over. Now I can either make that into a full mat that goes at the back like this. We could perhaps put some ribbon, nice ribbon with this one. Don't know which way up it would go. Don't suppose it really matters. Or I could make that into some more. I'm not going to make a decision. I'm going to use these mats here. I'm going to use these little ones because I like those, like that size. So I want to cut a card, don't I? I could use this one. We could sort of put that in the middle there. Oh, I really like. That way. Quite like that one. Not sure how I'm going to do this. Now, shall we have a backing of Blushing Bride? Have look what that would look like. This is normally my thought process is that when I'm doing my cards. Do we have a pink mat? Or do we have a grey mat? Shall we try the grey? I know I've got hundreds of the grey. I think this might be smoky grey actually, this one. Quite like smoky grey though. Oh, yes, I like that. Yes, I like the smoky grey. I know we use grey granite. I mean, I'll try and put a bit of grey granite behind it and see whether I prefer the grey granite. I know it does go with that, doesn't it? But I like the smoky grey, smoky slate. Decisions. Maybe I'll use the grey granite because that's the colour that I have that I've chosen to use for the inks. So I really should go with that. I should get these scraps now because I know that I will have plenty of scraps that can... I've got actually, with my grey granite, I've got two different colours of grey granite and they're both grey granite, but they're two, look at that. I don't know if you can see, but there is a difference in the colour. One's a sort of it's got like a purpley tinge to it. And the other one's grey. So we might go with that one. This one, again, it's a different grey. Look at that, it was made for it. I still prefer the other one, you know. But this one. We use that one, I think. That way. Yeah. So, because I made that one, because I made the pattern paper 12 by 8, I'm going to make this 12.5 by 8.5. I always add 5 centimetres if I'm putting a border around something. Come on. There we go. 12 by 8.5. 12.5 by 8.5. I hope I did that 12.5, did I? Yeah. More scraps. Right. We've got this far. So what we're going to do next, we're going to layer that onto there. Very pretty. Very pleased with that. Oops, there goes all my clothes. I'm going to use the Stamp and Seal. Make sure I've got my glue right to the end. Voila, I must have put it away properly last night. You have to end it correctly. Otherwise you'll end up with lots of strings. Now, which way up should we have it? That way? Oh, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because I can turn it around if I don't want to up a particular way. Quite sticky, but it's a little bit forgiving. Never understand why the sides always look bigger, smaller than the top of bottom. That's where it's going, and I am loving it. What a fab idea. I say I did this with Kim Fee. Yes, I do like that. There are lots of videos out there on how you make your own backgrounds. Now, what shall we do? What shall we do? Now, I don't really want to make a flower to go on there because I don't. I think we'll just have a nice big sentiment in the middle, or we could just have a little sentiment here with perhaps a bit of ribbon. Let's have a look what I have. Could put a flower on there, but not that keen. Don't want to stick anything down yet. How about a nice bow over here? This is very white. This ribbon is beautiful. I think I've nearly used a whole reel of this since I've had it. Good. You'll notice that I've left it on the reel. Yes, I like that. So now I'm confident that I want that one there. I only want a little bow. We don't want anything too pronounced, do we? That could sit there. And then maybe just a little, we could either have a saying that just goes across there, or we could have a circle. We could have that in the middle. No, we don't. No, don't want it in the middle. Just have that there. Maybe something there. Let's have a look what we have. I quite like the stitched shapes. Dies. The stitched. What they call this? Yeah, the stitched shapes. No, just a normal circle or a. Let's have a look. I've already got some cut here, so I'm just going to have a look to see what I like. See what sizes I could use. See, I don't really want to use one as big as that, do I? No. So you want one smaller than that. About this size. Yeah, something like that might do. Where would we put it? Here. Yeah. Yeah, I quite like that idea. Yeah, we'll go with that. Right, what saying should we have on it? I'm not going to use the one that I've been using a million times. Maybe just the birthday wishes. Birthday wishes. Made all my little labels here and there. They're getting all squashed. I'd quite often do this. I will, when I've got the stamp set and I'm out and I'm just sitting around, sometimes I just stamp up some sentiments so that when I've got to make that rush card, which quite often I have to do, so I'm not very organised with my own birthdays and things, with my Stampin' Up and videos and classes and stuff, I'm normally very organised, but as far as birthdays go, I tend to forget dates. So I've got a few there that I've already stamped. I'm not going to use those. I just wanted to stop them getting bent in my stamp pack. So I digress. Sorry, I shall need... What I'm trying to do is get the... I'm trying to get the stamp set, the stamp out that's going to say birthday wishes on there. I'm not sure that's going to fit even. Birthday wishes. Yeah, that's going to fit there. So we'll get it on our block. Get it on the block, and I'm going to use my own VersaFine. Or shall I use, no actually I won't use my VersaFine. Normally I would use a dark, wouldn't I? But because I'm using all those lovely subtle colours of the Grey Granite and the Blushing Bride, I'm going to stick with Grey Granite to do my sentiment with. But if I don't like it, I will change it, don't worry. Yeah, that's it. It's come out okay. Makes a change. So then we'll just put birthday wishes there. I think that is really quite pretty. Birthday wishes. Yes, I am liking that very much. Okay, so to make sure that my ribbon stays in place, I quite often will attach a piece of double-sided tape, or I will actually run a line of tape, the tape that we've just used, my tape runner. I will run a line along the back and then put the ribbon attached to it, but this time, so I'm pulling it a little bit taut so that it doesn't matter about that bit, because that bit is going to fold over. I can sort of pinch it, and I'm going to stick that down so it doesn't matter. Should we stick a bit in the middle just for luck? And then I can sort of incorporate that bit if it's going to let me. Normally it just folds over. Doesn't matter. Right, so take that off. If you can get it off. One, two. Can you actually see what I'm doing? Just realised. It's funny because we all craft towards us, don't we? I'm not used to crafting away from myself. Normally I'm right up close to my projects. Oops, left the tip on. Right up close to my projects. It's funny because my class ladies don't often see me crafting, because I'm normally just giving instruction. But it's quite nice because I get to craft too when they're around. Oh, stuck to my finger. Come on. I've left some strings down there, that's why it's not working. My own fault. Here we go. Let's try and get this on straight today. come over here. And I'm going to put this in the middle, where I think is the middle. How's that? I think that looks so pretty. I am chuffed to bits with that. Absolutely chuffed to bits. Yes, love it. But of course, you know, nothing is complete without some Winker Stella. So we'll pretty it up a bit. Yes, it would have looked okay without the Winker Stella, but not in my eyes. Best thing ever invented, this Winker Stella. So quick, so easy to do. There we go. Right, all I'm going to do is put this on pads. Yeah, I'm going to put these on pads. I had a really good tidy up yesterday after doing my last video. The place was a complete tip, and I really do mean it was a tip. I could not find anything in the afternoon, and it was really getting on my nerves, so I had a really good tidy up. So pleased with myself. We always feel better, don't we, when we have a good clean up. Don't take long for us to mess it back up again, but it's clean for the start. Right, we just put that there. That is a very plain and simple card with minimal products. That's a little bit higher than that one, isn't it? Doesn't matter. I am going to put, now I think I might use some elegant gems on this rather than some silver. We're going to use my pick. These are great tools. I think I've shown these to you before. It's a multi-tool. Has all sorts of gadgets. Feel like Inspector Gadget when you got one of these. Little scraper. And then you've got your putty thing. Brilliant. When you're wanting to get those sequins out of the pot and they're not playing ball. That's lovely because that takes on the colour of the flower. Very pretty. Let me just have one more. Maybe on here somewhere. There we go. How's that? So, that's it. That's how to make a card from scratch. I'm talking about myself. It was quite scary, really, trying to think of how and what I was going to do. But I had an idea what I wanted to do. I wanted to try Kim's, because Kim showed us, she takes absolute total credit for this. She showed us how to use the stamps, and we actually made our own background like this. But yeah, I'm glad I tried it because I do enjoy trying new things, even though I find them quite intimidating. It takes me a while before I can master things, but I think that one's pretty good, don't you? Anyway, that's today's video. I could go on and make lots, see what I could make out of the rest of the stuff, but I think that would bore you, so I don't want to do that. I just want to thank you all for coming along and staying with me and seeing how I've put together this card, which I do think is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, all the details that you may need of products are down below. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If you don't want to miss my videos, press the little bell that's next to the subscribe button, and you'll get notified of when I'm posting. Yeah, so the contact details are down below. My online shop is down there. I'm only too happy to help you with that. I can only, unfortunately, send out to the UK. I can't do international. What else is there? My blog's down there, which is www.twinkstamping, all one word, .co.uk. My email address is down there, my Instagram's down there, and my Facebook's down there. So plenty of ways to follow me if you wish, or ask me anything. But thanks again for stopping by, and I really do hope that you enjoyed that. Okay, bye-bye now.